on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. We're here with the co-host, Jay Money. How you doing there, brother?
Jay Money. Dude, what's up, Micro? How we doing today, man?
Dude.
Beautiful podcast day.
I am freaking ready.
Dude, what does that say? Mediocre?
Best team in the Carolinas. That's what it says, buddy. Come on now.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Dude, college football starts tomorrow. I mean, I guess we already had a game, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, no one really.
I watched it because I watched it. It was terrible gameplay and supposedly ranked teams. That was a disgrace to everything that I ever thought college football was. But no, we're not going to talk about those trash teams because nobody cares, really. And I'm sorry if you're from either of those places. You guys should move. I heard Louisiana is a great place. Go Tigers!
Yeah.
But
go Tigers, man. I want to say go Tigers.
Go Tigers, baby!
Whoa.
Did you just bark?
Sometimes you got so much dog in you, you're a tiger. That's what I've been told.
Hey, quote Jay Money out in the comments. So I want to start, no bias here, but we want to kind of do these in order. So we're starting with NC State. They take on ECU at home tomorrow at 7 p.m. Want to talk about them, not because it's my team, but because they've had some coaching changes. They've obviously lost players, game changers, as every team has. We lost our defensive coordinator. And
one of the best.
I want to ask an unbiased opinion because you obviously aren't a fan of State, but you will watch them because you love me and care for me dearly.
Dang right,
you want to share the misery as your other teams lose, so you might as well add another one on there. I want to ask you, with the losses we've had on the defensive side, our coach, multiple players, do you think that we will still exemplify a great defense as the whole college, well, not all college universe, but most of the college football universe thinks we have a dominant defense? That's what State has. That's what we do. Do you think that will still continue into this season?
Yeah, I mean, your defense coordinator was a great scheme guy, had great matchups, and the thing, you guys never had like top 5-star talent. So his ability to come in, take what he had from, he had great kids, great players. Obviously in the ACC, you can get those, but nothing comparative to maybe Clemson, who's also in there, Florida State getting 5 stars. So he was able to scheme up a great defense. And that came from him as a defensive coordinator. So a whole new defensive coordinator, probably a whole new defensive staff. I'm not exactly sure on the details of who all stayed with D-line, DBs, and all of that. But it's a whole new mindset. And so it's going to be a drawback just first year is my guess. I mean, you have players who have to learn a whole new defensive scheme. Little technical difficulties, lightning delay, internet, all of that good jazz. But yeah, so new defense coordinator coming in, it's going to be a step back from where we used to see NC State's defense as like one of the best defenses in the ACC, right? But I think offensively, you guys lost Concepcion, Dog, and his brother. So I think the more setback is, can the offense step up? I mean, defensively, I think you'll be able to hold teams. AC is not too strong. ECU is a good mile marker. Can the defense, perform very well against ECU? They're a decent team. But offensively, can you move the ball? Last year, I think that's where NC State struggled offensively, right? Quarterback coming in, he was there last year, kind of struggled a little bit. He was new to the area, right? Because injuries caused him to play. So if he can step up as a leader and a role model now with some experience under his belt and kind of throw the ball downfield, advance this offense, NC State might be better than what they were last year. Their tight end, Dog. So I think he's a big key player for them. Who's going to step up and be that guy in receiver, who's going to be the playmaker. So these are things we're looking for in the game tomorrow against ECU. And it's something that we have to see against ECU because ECU is going to be one of the easier opponents on the schedule. At least it should be for ACC top, 5 finisher from last year. So hopefully they come in and dominate. Defense does their thing. There's going to be errors on defense, I think, first game, right? Get the jitters out, new defense, all that. And so hopefully they can advance from this ECU game and take steps forward on defense. I don't think we're going to see a good defensive game from them for middle to end of the season. That's where I'm at as an NC State observer. You know what I'm saying?
Observer. I like the way
As
you
a
say
fan, I
that.
know you blinded, but that's what I would tell you.
So I mean, I'll go with the same. I talk with my wife all the time, and she's predicting that we don't win a single damn game, which I'm thinking about getting a hotel for
Oh
the whole
my
season.
god! Oh my
Which
god!
both of us are diehard fans, and she's being honest from her opinion. We'll get into predictions here in a minute, especially with your team and my team. I want to mention there's two weapons three that I really enjoy. Now, will they make enough impact, such as like Peyton Wilson, where that is centering him on the defense, or that's centering them on the offense? I don't think so. I wish it
Yeah,
was the case because we need that. We need a leader on each side,
yeah,
and we need them to step up and control that aspect of the game. As for the defense, Caden Fordham, he is replacing and has replaced Peyton Wilson at linebacker.
yeah.
He is an absolute unit. Does he stack up to Peyton Wilson's caliber?
We'll see.
No. But in certain aspects, he does. He's better at things. I hope that we have no jitters coming out. I hope first drive, whether it's offense or defense, we punch him in the mouth and we take over. It's at home in Carter Finley at 7 p.m. I don't see us losing that game. I really don't. It's a home game opener. I don't see us losing that game at all. Now, as far as the offensive side, you mentioned the tight end, Justin Jolie. Absolute
Yeah.
animal. I don't know
And
how he ended up at our school, but I love that he is. And you also mentioned C.J. Bailey, the quarterback. He did struggle last year. He was a freshman. He's a tall guy.
yeah,
He can run. They need to implement him running more, but you also want to keep him in the pocket, not to hurt him. He needs to utilize these weapons. As far as the receiving core, I haven't seen any talent that is saying, hey, I'm KC.
exactly.
I haven't seen that yet. Now, like you said, come to the season, game 1, game 2, game 3, we will see these players that step up, and they are stars on offense. What Dave Dorian has not done in the past, which is a key reason why KC left, is not utilizing them to their potential. KC, fast receiver, great route runner. No one can cover him. Get him outside. Get him. Use him. Throw deep balls. Take the chance,
Yeah.
which is what you don't see in the ACC too much, aside from the teams that succeed. Clemson, yeah, they're
Miami.
great at running the ball. Miami, great at running the ball, but fantastic at passing the ball. They throw the ball down the field. LSU, they throw the ball. SEC teams throw the ball. You can have this run game fine. But if you're not using your receivers, if I'm a 5-star talent, why would I say, hey, let me go to a school where I'm going to get 4 targets each game? I'm not doing
Yeah,
that because the chances are
exactly.
I'm going to be covered by a DB that's going to cover me. And I'm not going to
Yeah,
catch every damn ball. I wish I could, but it's not going to happen every damn time. That's why we're losing talent. We got criticism in the past for not taking North Carolina talent. We have a 5-star that's right down the road from us. He committed to Georgia, rightfully so. He's a 5-star. There was no targeting that. Bill Belichick at Carolina, he visited that school to talk with him personally.
yeah.
Dave's not doing that. That's why Bill Belichick's building this roster and getting recruits that he needs. As for State, I think we should beat them. It's historically ECU's not a better program. They are doing better. They're doing better recruits. They're a better team. You saw that in the Military Bowl when we played them. Our players were getting irritated. They started fights. We actually are losing 2 stars for the first half of the game because they're suspended from last year's Military Bowl. They need to keep their temper. These in-state games, regardless if it's considered a rivalry or not, they are heated. You are going to battle, and you're taking over the state. NC State, Carolina, NC State against everybody, I guess, in Carolinas because we can't beat them half the time. But I think it's going to be an interesting game, and if they come out punching them in the throat, we're going to take over, and they can't beat out our audience. Our fans are way
Yeah.
too loud. The atmosphere's crazy. Under the lights, I don't think we lose that game. And as far as my prediction goes, I think C.J. Bailey comes out, and I'm going to say I think it's going to be like a 28-7 kind of deal. If not, it's going to be 31-7. I think our defense is going to shut down ECU. Now, that being said, I think CJ is going to make some mistakes, and our defense is going to bail him out. I don't think ECU can move the ball very easily against our defense. So I think it's going to be 28-31-7. I don't think they can score, and if they do, we are absolutely screwed, and you won't see another podcast.
That's bold predictions, brother, that you think you're holding them to 7 points. Brand new defense going in. I think State wins this. I don't think either team scores more than 24 points. It's going to be like a 17-21 game, 17-24. This is going to be a slow-paced offensive brawl. I mean, and State's known for running the ball. So this is not going to be no C.J. Bailey show. So I don't know what you were.
No. The reason why I'm saying that is because has that worked in the past? Have we dominated the conference? Have we taken it to the next level? No. And with Dave being not on the hot seat per se, but bowl game after mediocre season, I think he starts to out the ball. I think he starts using his weapons. Actually, since losing KC, and he gets a major NIL deal at Texas A&M, I think he starts tearing out the ball with weapons. Justin Jolie, you need to throw the ball. You need to get him in there. You're going to have running backs that get overused. They're going to get tired. Then the O-line's going to get tired because you're running every play. Then C.J. Bailey's going to have to run out the pocket. He's going to get hurt. You saw with Grayson McCall. He got clapped. He's done with football because you're not protecting him. You're not running the right things. Yeah. They have an arm. Let him throw the ball. But that being said, that might just be a bias thing, and I'm blinded and hopeful that we just go out there and blow them out by 90. But we'll have to see come tomorrow. The next game is I hate
one of the. Now we're getting to the prime meat of this right here. Now this is probably why Kansas State, Iowa State sucked last week, just because this week is so exciting. Most exciting first week of college football, baby.
No, I totally agree, and I will not be off that TV all weekend. But we're going to talk about Georgia Tech versus Colorado, and there's a couple reasons why. Colorado, obviously, has Deion. He's a decent coach. He turned around the program. He doesn't have his sons on the team anymore, so he has to replace those. They just named the starting quarterback. I don't remember the kid's name off the top of my head, but he seems
Keelan Salter from Liberty.
There you go. He seems like a good quarterback. He seems like a good leader. I wanted to ask you if Colorado stands a chance to be a top 10 team this year.
Oh, top 10? No. No. They have too many missing pieces. Offensive line last year was forward, had no type of run game. You can't compete with no run game. Their defense was better than the first year, but still, they're just missing too many key components. It can take a while to build a program. You can't come in overnight, get rid of the whole team, bring your guys in, and it takes some type of development. And this is a good test for them, though, to see if they can be a top 25 team. You know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech, solid defense, great. I mean, offensive scheme last year, they were underdog. It came in and kind of surprised everybody of how well they did. So I'm expecting them to be a little better than they were last year. I'm pretty sure they're bringing back their quarterback, who was kind of a dog. Colorado, can they mimic? Correct. Had some magic there, but
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Colorado beat a couple of ranked teams last year?
Beat a couple of ranked teams? Yeah.
So what? I mean, obviously they lost Shador, which not much apparently. You need to have a better quarterback. And now he made the roster. Congratulations, you did your thing. You were a draft pick. Congratulations. And his brother, he got cut from the Bucks because he starts a fight in the middle of the game. No, he's done.
And he gets picked up. Yeah, he's going to Canadian League.
Now I think Colorado's going to take this one. I believe it's at Colorado, and it's a night game. So I think, again, the atmosphere is going to be a lot. Georgia Tech is a good team. They're underrated most of the time. Part of me thinks college football's rigged. I don't know why, but Deion comes in.
To the script.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these week one home games are going to take the prize, especially because have you ever gone to a week one season opener?
I played them.
Well, there you go. The atmosphere is absolutely insane. It's loud, the lights are going, everyone's in a good mood, and they are there to hope to God you win. Especially at Colorado games, you see celebrities popping out, everyone's going to be there. I think Colorado stomps them. Now, by stomp for Colorado, I probably mean like a 24-10. It's going to be a defensive game. What are you talking about? All right, watch. Whenever I'm right.
Bad take. Colorado has no defense. Georgia Tech has a lot of defense. So it's going to be an offensive shootout, probably, if anything. I mean, Colorado lost three key receivers.
Colorado lost the whole team.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to score more than 17 points, buddy.
You'll be surprised. Watch them. You'll be surprised.
Oh, I am going to watch them.
You better. I mean, it's the
I think Georgia Tech wins this, and it's. I mean, I'm surprised you're not stuck in the ACC's tit here. I mean, Georgia Tech is a good quality team.
I mean, I wish that Georgia Tech would win. I do. But I don't think they beat Colorado by any stretch.
This is a good test for Georgia Tech and a good test for college. This is just a good game. And Georgia Tech, just the defense last year was immaculate. I mean, I thought they played great defense. I mean, beat Miami. I mean, these
Trash.
kids can ball now. And I'm pretty sure they probably buffed up the roster, right? But transfer portal going crazy and everything. They didn't pay attention to any key ads or losses. But this is exciting football right here. And I don't think it's once again. I'm week one. All the jitters come out, right? And you're too excited almost as a player. And so you're not going out there at the highest level of your capability going, there's too much emotion, and football is an emotional game. So people are going to make mistakes. People aren't going to do the job. People are going to show out, trying to make a play. So it's going to be the like Iowa State, Kansas State game where it's like a close game the whole time. And Colorado's known for these close games all last year, and they're probably going to do it again this year just because a lot of guys stepping up. So I think it's a close game. I'm going like 21-17 or 21-20. Georgia Tech, though, wins this, and Deion's like, they didn't pay me enough money, guys.
You mentioned the jitters.
Yeah,
what
emotions,
do you
man.
think Deion is doing to prevent that? He knows that happens.
Putting pressure on him, putting in a mask, like all spring. I think he put that pressure on him. Like, hey,
So do you think
our guys are gone. Like, it's time to make this program. I'm here. I'm sticking with you guys. We're bringing in the coaching staff. They have like Warren staff. They have dogs in the coaching staff. They have these elite players who were elite players and now coaching. They can do it, but he's putting, I think, crazy amount of pressure on the players to get that jitters out. Like, they've been doing this since camp, probably.
so?
Pressure,
Do you think that week one still affects them that much? With
Yeah,
having
just
such
as
a
a
high
player,
level coach,
no matter what.
there's
think
media
just as a
there all
player.
the time.
Think about Salter coming in, right? Just won the start against this 5-star who came in, had a media day with Spitterer handing him his fucking Bentley keys or something. I mean, he's now has that pressure on him. If he messes up, his job is gone. Week one, it's gone. I mean, this other guy came in and balled just like you did, and I don't know where the leadership, if that took him over or the experience, I don't know what it came down to Deion's decision. But the jitters are there for everybody. I mean, any new player there. I mean, think about these receivers. Barely got to play last year, or coming in from a different school almost. It's a lot of emotion going on.
I personally
Colorado.
don't think that Deion would put, especially in the quarterback position, someone who gets flustered easily.
Yeah, and Salter did play at Liberty, but this is a different atmosphere for him. He hasn't played in a big arena like this.
It's still ball. I don't think he puts a
It's
quarterback in there
ball.
that he knows is going to get flustered. Especially
Okay,
week
when
one,
Georgia
you're not
Tech
gonna do
sacks
that.
him for the 10th time because the Colorado's O-line is historically ass. Well,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens when he sees another dude, 290 pounds, coming right at him in a half second because the tackle missed. So we'll see then if the buddy can stay composed.
You're not wrong, and yeah, never mind.
What's going on?
No, I'm still sticking with it. I think Colorado's going to
Okay.
come out, and I think Georgia Tech's going to have that effect, especially under the lights in Colorado.
They're used to it, but they play Clemson. They play. Come on, no.
I don't know. But Colorado just like we watch those games for that.
True.
I don't watch for the football. I watch to hear the crowd, see the lights, see the stadium. I don't watch no, I don't want to watch them. Well, I mean, we'll have to see. I do agree with your side, but I think with what Deion's doing, especially with his hierarchy and his coaching staff and what he can do with the media and everything else, I think there's more than enough pressure that's been put on them through this offseason that coming into that game, I don't think they'll be affected by it. And that's more of his celebrity star coming out that's saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have stadium noise. We're going to practice on the fields at night. We're going to have students come out, whatever it may be, to make this noise happen. And I think that's where it's going to go. The biggest game, which pisses me off to the deepest extent. Why is it a fucking noon game?
Yeah, because there's a better game afterwards, buddy.
Texas versus Ohio State. 1-3. You're doing that a noon game. Let alone at Ohio State. Put that at the 8 p.m. game. You need that in a night game. That being said, Texas coming into Ohio State, I think there's a lot of overhype about Texas. You yourself, you're an Archie Manning lover. I'm surprised you don't have a tattoo on the side of your face.
I will when he becomes a Saint.
I think he's overhyped, and I don't think it's his fault. I think if he wasn't talked about as much, if he had a different name and he came in, he'd be a great quarterback. But he has all this pressure on me. He could say all he wants, oh, it's not affecting me, I'm just my own player, I'm not following anybody's steps. Yes, you fucking are, dude. You have Hall of Fame parents and Hall of Fame bloodline. Stop talking. You are overhyped, and you're not going to perform. Coming into Ohio State Stadium, let alone is difficult enough, but now you have all that pressure on you to perform at the highest level. Every mistake he makes, whether it's a small one or a big one, is criticized throughout the entire media. You're already seeing it before the season starts. You're seeing media talking trash about him. You're saying he's overhyped, which is very true. He comes into the stadium and he performs poorly. Now, that being said, it's still going to be a close game. Both teams are good. The defense is going to hold Texas up a little bit. But Ohio State is an insane program. Now, they weren't as good last year, as we all saw. They weren't as good last year. Do you need me to say that again?
The defending national champions weren't good last year?
Not to what they used to be, no. Obviously, they have the run game, but they're going more towards Michigan in that aspect. They need to stick to their basics. Why are you smiling, you frog?
They were good as hell last year.
I'm not saying they weren't
best
good.
Player ever to play college football.
I'm not saying they weren't good. Jeez, Louis, fuck your Texas, dude. Ohio State stomps them 35 to frickin' 14.
What? You think Archie only scores 2?
No, Archie's going to get clapped, and he's going to realize who he is and get sat down in a chair in a little bib, and he's going to say, you're my baby.
So Ohio State's quarterback hasn't played like a meaningful snap.
And he's going to perform better than him.
And you think he's going to do better than Archie Manning?
Absolutely.
Oh, buddy.
He's overhyped. He's overhyped. I like the guy, but Archie's not going to perform to what everyone thinks he's going to do.
Both teams lost key players, I think, going into this game. You got to look at that. But Archie is a leader, and he's been winning, his team over the last 2 years. I mean, even people on his team wanted him to play over Quinn, right? Because he's the next best thing.
It's because of his fucking name,
tons of key players. You have a quarterback coming in and who's unexperienced, right? And he has big lights and a big game. This has college playoff, big outcomes here. And you think he's going to go up and ball against a Texas defense that didn't lose as many key players, is veteran, they have great lockdown corners. It's going to be a test for Jeremiah Smith. SEC football, hard football. Texas, if Archie does bad, no matter what, has a run game. No matter what. Their O-line, I think they only lost 3 key guys. And they're still in the transfer portal, 5-star recruits. So
60% of their O-line is gone, and you're telling me they still have a run game?
Well, these guys,
they rotate.
No, trust me, you're going to watch Texas run the hell out of the ball.
They can do that all they want, but if Archie can't do what he needs to do, which he won't, they're not going to win that game.
It's not going to be on Archie. It's going to be on these receivers that have to step up because Texas lost a good bit of their key receivers to the draft, right? So, it's on both sides. I think for Ohio State, it comes down how good can their quarterback do in this light. How good can they run the ball? Jeremiah Smith is going to do him. So, he has a bailout there. For Texas, I think it's going to be how good are the receivers. Ohio State has great corners and have for years. They're known for their DBs, known for the receivers. Can Texas, have a great game against Ohio State corners? Can they run the ball effectively in these bright lights? New guys coming in. Archie needs to probably do some RPO, good reads, be smart with the football. And it's going to be a great game. And I think you're close. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game just because both offenses are elite. This is the elite of elite offenses. So I think it's going to be 38-35, 42-35. This is going to be a close game, but Archie starts his legacy.
Wait. I need you to hop off the Archie train for 2 seconds.
I'm on. I'm fueling that train, buddy.
Hop off.
I can take a little pit
State's
stop.
atmosphere.
I'm not hopping off. It's not nothing like SEC.
Season opener. I get, but Archie is not as good as you think. There's no way that... I don't know why you think he's so fantastic. I don't. Is he a good quarterback? Yes.
great
Is he
quarterback. No,
NFL
he's a good quarterback.
caliber? Yes. He is
What are we talking
overhyped.
about here?
He is overhyped. He's
But I
going to
think
come into this
he
game.
himself is humble.
Dude, how can you be humble?
He's pretty humble. He's like, I know, like, what's coming
As
with my
far as
last
what
name.
you see,
I mean, what I've
I'm
heard from
glad his
Malcolm, I think
agents
that
are
source is
telling
genuine,
him
bro.
what to say out there. Congratulations, you're trained. He's not as good as you. Now, if he comes out and wins, fine. Fantastic. I'm
He's
happy
good.
for him. He needs to keep up this hype. If he comes out there and
Yeah.
makes mistakes, he's gonna go downhill. There's no chance. If he doesn't go undefeated, that's a downgrade. It's looking down on him. Why? Because the overhype. They're expected to go insane. Why do you think the preseason number one? Archie Manning.
Archie Manning.
Over fucking hype. That's him.
I think he's one of the Heisman favorites already, yeah.
My point. This is why I hate, fine. You come from a bloodline where you're athletes. I get it. Get the hype off of him. Let him play without all the media surrounding him, and then see what he can do. Don't preseason hype it. Don't talk about him since he was fucking in high school. I don't need that. You're going to see quarterbacks, and again, it might be biased. CJ Bailey is going to have a breakout year. You saw it, spurts of it. He was throwing good passing game. Garrett, he's going to do better than Archie. I'm going to say that right there.
Oh, Gus Bus? Yeah, he's winning a natty champ.
He's
What the
gonna
hell? That's
do
my guy.
Way better than Archie, and I'm happy for you because I hope
Well,
somebody's
that's not-
happy when this
I mean,
season's over.
LSU is going to be so dominant this year. We'll get to there in a second.
Okay, so I think you're right. High scoring game. I don't see Texas winning this game, and you're going to see that especially against their Ohio State's defense when they smack him in the mouth. He's going to start playing scared. It's not going to go good, and you need to hop off of Archie, dude. But
see.
we're going to talk about another game. Historically, one of the better schools, if not the best school in recent history. Alabama versus Florida State.
Oh, yeah, I like this game. A lot of beef back and forth. I like it.
I like these games where there's some grit and there's some possible fights to break out because it shows they care. Alabama's preseason number 8. It's at Florida State. It's a 3:30 game. I think Alabama walks over them.
I think that's the expectation, right?
It should
you're
be.
Alabama. They had a down year last year, but you're losing Jalen Moreau, who, take it as you will, did do a great job leading that offense under the new offense coordinator and everything. He ran. I mean, he did the best he could, and he wasn't like that pocket passer, right? He was really mobile. But Alabama's defense was pretty decent, not as good as they were in previous years. Nick
Didn't
Saban's
they
gone.
lose to
Hate to be that guy.
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt's, come on now. We both know Diego Palavalo is a dog. Okay, buddy got something in him. He got that Tom Brady like grit to him. So I don't know how to say that.
I
Diego.
think it's gonna be an interesting game, especially that Florida State gets the home advantage. They play at Florida State, right?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. So they get that home field advantage, which for people that have never played football, home field advantage is more than you think. Especially, I mean, you hear it all the time, but they don't understand if they've never played. You come into the home stadium, it's loud as shit. Everyone's been tailgating all damn day. They're getting hammered. They're going to get loud. It's going to be a close game, I think, but Alabama's just still going to take it. It's Alabama football. You have
They're used
5-star
to it,
recruits
yeah.
coming out from everywhere. You've seen Florida State go from the highest of highs down to rock fucking bottom in one offseason. I don't think they're going to win that game. It will be close, though, because Alabama, like you said, had an off year. And they're going to figure out what pieces they need to get in there to fix the puzzle.
Yeah.
As far as what they're going to be dominant on, I think Alabama's going to throw all over them. I think they're going to have problems with the run game. Now, when I say problems for Alabama, it's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be up to their standard, so that's the problem. They're still going to do what they want to them. I just think Alabama takes that, and as they should. The preseason 8, they've had a historic school forever. So I think that's an easy win for Alabama. It's still going to be tight, but Well, what are your thoughts on the score?
Yeah, so I've been kind of, home state team, right? Florida State. So I hear about them. The defense
Are you a fan of everybody, dog?
Am I what?
Are you a fan of everybody? Do I need to get a wagon
No.
over here?
No, I hear stuff because I know guys.
Oh yeah.
I get the chatter. So just what I've heard from camp and everything. Florida State's defense really beefed up, and they're better, a lot better than they were last year. So I think this is going to be a defensive game. Thomas Castellanos, quarterback from Florida State, transfer.
Hell yeah, Jake! Come on, baby.
Transfer from Boston College. I think he's a guy. He did really good last year. It's tough to say. I haven't heard much from their offensive side, so it's going to be on him. I mean, we saw DJ, and he couldn't take the ball anymore for Florida State offense. So Florida State did good in transfer portal, comparatively, and they got some weapons for this guy. So it's going to be if he's a smart guy, which I'm guessing he did. Boston College, pretty good school. He's going to pick it up good. Florida State, all new coordinators, all new coaching staff, because the head coach blamed everybody last year. So this is hot seat for him. If they suck, he's gone. But Alabama, dude, it's the Alabama. It's gonna be a defensive game, I believe, because both offenses are a little fishy, little ACC level.
I got a question. You said the coach blamed everybody, right?
Yeah, no, he did.
No, and I agree. I want to ask you, if you were a head coach and you went from the highest of highs to absolute dumpster fire, who would you blame?
Oh yeah.
And don't be this humble guy. Oh, I blame myself. We'd fix the shit around me. Who would you blame?
Real answer, like me right now. I'm looking inward. I'm a great leader. I blame myself. But in his position where I'm making millions of dollars and they're going to let me do it again, get away with highway robbery, I'm like, you see that OC over there? You see that guy who was here the year before?
He's got a family.
I mean, screw him. He's gone. I'll fire them all. Every single one of my coaches, you let me keep this job and pay me millions of dollars, I'll fire every single one of them. I don't care. They're gone.
Yeah.
It's their fault. You see that defense out there? Horrible. You think that's on me? No. I'm a head coach. I do nothing. I just sit there and blow the whistle.
You're just a face. You're just a face of the franchise. That's what it is.
Just a face. And so we'll see what they can do with a whole new staff. But this is Alabama.
As much in the recent years have I wanted teams like Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson to lose, because like as well as everybody else, if a team keeps winning, Patriots, you want to see them lose. You want to see them lose.
It's the Chiefs now, buddy.
Not this year, dude. We'll get on that in the next podcast, but there's a game that you and I are really excited for. And you want to stand up or like show what you got on there, brother?
Everybody knows what this is right here, man. Okay,
we got the LSU Tigers.
Come on,
going to the Valley against the Clemson Tigers. Now this game
lesser Tigers
got the respect it needed. Shut up, sketch. It got the respect it needed. It's a night game at the Valley.
The false Valley, but definitely.
You will see when you get in there what that hype's going to be, especially week one. As much as you hate on the ACC, Clemson is a top program, and rightfully so. I don't think they should be in the ACC anymore. I love them in there because it brings up the prestige. It brings recruits coming in there. They want to beat Clemson. That's the team to beat in the ACC, aside from Miami. Yep. And I think this is going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be electric. It's going to be high-octane offenses coming with explosive defenses. Wow, predictions are hard. Oh, man. I'll let you go first on this one. No bias at all. Take the bias out of it. I want you to come at this from offense-defense standpoint. Where do you think
Let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
I'll start with my team. LSU defense. Been awful. Last 3 years. Horrible.
I like the honesty.
Horrible. Like, I could personally.
Say it one more time.
Justin Ellis, could personally go out there, play all 11 positions better than what the fuck is on the field. Okay, that shit is horrible. I mean, I mean, if we didn't have the number one offense in the nation for the last 3 years, I wouldn't be a fan. I'd be like, who? Ellis, who? I mean, I play at West Alabama. That's my team. You know what I'm saying?
So should I pull in the wagon now, or?
Dude, I'm just getting it off my chest. I had to go somewhere. I had to get it off the chest.
It's right there whenever you're ready. I have the prop ready.
But in this game, hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. LSU went to the boosters and said, "Hey, what are we doing here? This is buy me football." They went and got $300 million, okay? And they went shopping, SEC town. We got the best DBs, got some beef in the D line. We already had one of the best linebacker cores with Whit Weeks, okay? Got, little
That boy's a
depth there,
dog.
but leader of the team. And so what they did is they got a defense that was and they powerhouse that thing. Some of the best corners in the nation are now at LSU, DBU. And Clemson's going to see that, right? Unfortunately, though, it's going to take some time to get used to the new scheme, new guys. And I understand that. Week 1 jitters. LSU's notoriously bad week 1. Clemson offensively played right? Whatever his name is. I don't care. He's going to get sacked 20 times. And so this kid, dog, right? And Clemson went shopping in the transfer portal, too. First time ever. So Dabo knows what's up. And Craig's going to come out, and he's going to make it look like LSU's defense is mediocre. Because he's a dog. You can't lie. He's a Heisman favorite as well. Rightfully so. He had a great year last year. And so we're going to see LSU defense pivot a little bit. And it's going to be a test one. This is a great first game. See if LSU defense is where it needs to be, where we need to improve. And I like this game as a fan. So this is a great offensive test. On the other side of the ball, LSU went shopping again. Okay, not only did we bring back Garrett Nussheimer, the best quarterback returner from last year, okay? He's a dog. He's a dog. Best quarterback now leading the charge. There's no one better in college football than him right now. Okay?
Hot take.
He can only go downhill, right? I mean, the expectation of this guy's national championship. There's no excuses for LSU.
He's already
so
rolling.
This guy, yeah. So LSU, said $300 million. We put a little on defense, just a little taste. I don't know how much. Who cares? The rest of the $299 million. His right, we only did $1 million on defense. Went on offense. We got the best receivers. The Kentucky guy, fastest dude in college football. We added him. I mean, this offense is now insane. We got like 3 5-star running backs last year in the freshman class. I mean, we had Durham coming back. There's no excuse that we can't plow these guys. Except, hear me out. Clemson's D line. One of the best in the nation last year. All of them returning. I mean, this is scary. This is a great defense, great ACC defense. This is another great test. This is the battle now of Titans. Mediocre offense of Clemson, ACC level offense. Mediocre SEC defense. They're gonna go at it. They're gonna pound one another. Okay, and then we have elite level offense, the best offense in the last 5 years, every year. Boom, LSU. Elite level defense, Clemson. They're known defensively, linebackers, DBs, D-line, passion, going at it. Only fault I see that LSU loses this is offensive line. They're bringing like 8 offensive linemen and they're all going to rotate somewhat. I don't get it. That means if I'm a head coach and I announce that, you're making an excuse early on, right? That's what I heard. So I'm a little scared there.
I wanted to say, and I'm glad you I interrupted you at that point. Why else would you have a offensive lineman that you're going to rotate out, change positions, change your alignments? Why would you do that? Because
so he's probably a great run blocker, right? Not a great pass blocker is what I'm at, right? What do you think?
I mean, I just think if you're an O-lineman, you're an O-lineman. You will have your offs and downs, and you could be better at one and worse at the other, and that happens more often than not. Yeah. If I'm a coach, I want the same O-line and same D-line out there most of the times. Because most of why? Time, yeah. Chemistry. You're having this chemistry. If you're a center and you're blocking to the right and a guy comes to your left-hand side, that guard's got him. You don't have to think. You don't have to turn, which opens up another gap for a linebacker to take your fucking quarterback's head off.
Yep.
You mentioned that they went shopping the offseason. They got all these new additions. Do you think personally, unbiased, do you think that time in the offseason where all these guys were moving, coming to your school, do you think there was enough time in that offseason for chemistry to be built? Where this is a family and a team rather than individual players? Exactly,
and that's a good question. A lot of teams, you see talent levels high, experience high, but they don't have that chemistry. And coming together as one team is very important in football. So that they have to be bought in on LSU. They have to be brothers already at this point. They have to be ready to go to war, fight at the next level for the guy next to him. And the team's only strong as the weakest link. And so it's going to be a good question. This is a great answer for college football. Can you buy a team? Right? Can you buy, or is something that you can add like a piece here and there, but you can't factor all of them from a third party, right? It needs to be developed. This chemistry, it's all on Garrett, right? He's a team leader. It's on Whit Weeks. He's a team leader. Can they make that bond? Is it formed at this point? If not, we're going to see it come game day, and they're going to fall apart, start fighting with each other. They're going to start quitting. Like, I did my job. That's not football. It's a we job. We all got to do our job at the highest level. And if you fall short, I got to pick up for you. I mean, that's brotherhood, and that's a great point. Can LSU did they? It's not a can they did they at this point through the whole offseason, through summer training camp. Did they make a brotherhood? Are they all bought in on winning a national championship? And that's what we're going to see, because Clemson, right? They've always been elite. They didn't do transfer portal until this year, and they only had a few pieces. So they're coming in one unit. So that's a good question. I'm excited to see if they are bought in for one another and can they rely on one each other. And rotating off the line, you got to have great chemistry, like you said. It's almost that nonverbal communication. If the guy next to you knows exactly what you're thinking, because you've done it millions of times in practice together, that's the next level. You got to think fast in college football. So it's going to be a great game. I got LSU by 90, so something like that.
We're gonna do that again here in a minute. I also wanted to point out the other side of that. Your coach.
Yeah.
That is a portion, and I say portion. If he's a fantastic coach and is good at making these players bond and getting us a team and a family, that's part of it. When you get these high-level prospects that are insane athletes, majority of the time they have humongous egos. I'm the best player on the field. I don't need you to do your job. I got me. That's where it falls. And when you said, can you buy a team? Theoretically, yes, you can. You can go get every number one player in every position. And yeah, there you go. I'm going to say, I'm going to say they did that in the offseason. I'm going to say their defense is locked down, and they fixed that problem, and they're going to have one of the top defenses in the SEC, if not the country.
Whoa, calm down, buddy.
I'm saying they did it. There's great additions, and your coaching staff is not phenomenal, but they're fantastic at what they do. As much as I want Clemson to win,
it's not going to happen.
They're going to have problems moving the ball. Now, I want the ACC to win every damn game outside of conference possible. Regardless of the team, I want them to win every game outside of conference. And for beating LSU, that'd be a fantastic win for the ACC.
But what?
LSU, like you mentioned earlier, it's SEC football. It's SEC stadiums. It's all the hype. They always get the big games. They're getting, I can't say that on the internet, but they're there all the time. And that's the harsh reality. They're in big stadiums. They're in big moments. And coming to Clemson for them is just another average day in the neighborhood.
It's going to Vanderbilt. Yeah.
What? Vanderbilt?
It's like going to Vanderbilt, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, no. Okay, I got you. I just, it's not going to affect them at all. And if it does, they're going to fall apart. And you're going to watch that happen play by play. They're going to pick them apart. If that doesn't happen, LSU, I'm going to do like a 35-17 kind of win. I think they're going to do fairly well. Now, that being said, if they fall apart in the first quarter, it's game over. Clemson's going to eat them alive, and that's just what's going to happen. But that all determines their training in the offseason, and we haven't seen that, especially come game time. I got a game for you as you like Cam Ward. We got Notre Dame, Miami. That's a night game. Same time as the LSU game. No one will be watching that game, but that game is going to be interesting, and Miami is preseason ranked number 10. Do they deserve that rank? I don't think so. I think it might be a biased thing from growing up watching Rudy, watching Notre Dame, and that's how I got to watch them. I think Notre Dame walks in here with no problem, and they take over that game. And I think Miami's going to fall apart. They might even lose 2 or 3 in a row. I don't think they're going to stand up to what they were. Again, I wish they would for the ACC's hope in life, and hopefully our conference doesn't crumble like the Big 12. But it's I think that game's going to be interesting. Again, I don't think anyone will be watching it aside from Notre Dame and Miami fans. We'll be on the Clemson LSU train. I just don't even think that's going to be a competitive game. I think Notre Dame walks in there and says, "We're taking your number 10. Have a great day," and pat him on the back and say, "Good game." I have nothing much else to say about that game. I wanted your thoughts to see if you have a differing opinion.
Hear me out here, brother.
I'm listening. Yeah, I'll sit back and listen.
Notre Dame, like you said, they're a great team and they're disciplined, right? It comes with being a Notre Dame football player, discipline. Last year, what happened week 1, Notre Dame? They lost to NIU, buddy. What? Who? You're saying, I remember that briefly. Who
NC State almost
FCS.
Lost to NIU too, but we can keep going.
They were a great team last year, yeah. But who's even that? Like Notre Dame's top tier, Power 5, right? I mean, obviously not in the conference, but Miami, Carson Beck. Do you remember that guy? Georgia?
There's a reason he couldn't last at Georgia. Keep going, though.
Because he didn't have DUIs. Okay, back to this guy, Carson Beck. He went to Miami, and I think he's been the girlfriend shopping. I don't think he's been bought into football, and I think he's going to come out, and we're going to see a mediocre I think we're going to see a DJ Ugwe of decline of Carson Beck. He's going to come out and throw himself off the whole, like, he's going to have a horrible year. I don't know why I fear that. I just feel it in my bone.
Isn't he like 10 years away from retirement anyways? Isn't that dude like 40?
Probably 2. He's old. I don't know. He looks like he smokes cigarettes. I mean, this guy, come on now. But, I mean, it's Miami, right? They also bought in, bought a little – they were in there with little I'll take you. And their defense, they're known, right, for the defense. And I think it's a good test for Notre Dame. Who's going to take over Notre Dame's I forget who Marcus Freeman – named as their starting quarterback. It's in there, but it's gone. But just he's got to step up.
Sorry.
Huh?
I said just
like
him. No, of course.
But I mean, Notre Dame's they're gonna beat Notre Dame. I think we're gonna see them. They're hungry from last year. Anyone that's still there, that they're gonna want to win a natty. This is a great game to make a statement. Miami was a good team last year. Can they match it? I mean, their defense was iffy, but I think that they beefed up defense. I think that was a need. Offensively, Carson Beck, I think, is not a leader. That's just me. I don't know the guy, right? I don't know him. Hey, Carson, if you're watching, I'll come to a game. Not a hater. But I think Notre Dame wins this. I think it's going to be a dirty football game. No one's going to watch it. I'll be surprised if 5 people watch it because everyone knows where the ball game's at, right? Go LSU, baby. Go Tigers. I think Notre Dame wins by 10. It's going to be like
you think it's going to be a close
31-21. 10's close to you. That's a 2-score game.
And with these offenses, I mean, yeah, I would assume. I mean, Notre Dame, I think.
They're not flashy. They're old school, quick throws, crossing routes, run the ball. Might throw it downfield to keep you on your toes. You know what I'm saying?
I guess my prediction wasn't as big as wasn't too much larger than yours. I was going to go 24-10.
I can see that. I mean, I don't think Miami's explosive as they were last year. I think Cam Moore was a big reason for that last year. He's a great quarterback.
Like I said, or like you said, Carson Beck, I don't think he's bought into the program.
No, he's out there on yachts. Yeah, I think there was an actual video of him drunk on a yacht during off season.
Why else would you go to Miami? You see in the NFL, you see people retiring in Miami. They go to Jacksonville because that's a good fucking retirement state. He's not
Tampa.
If I was any NFL organization and I saw Carson Beck, I wouldn't pick him up. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he played at Georgia. Why is he not still at Georgia?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't stand up to it. And now you're going to Miami.
I mean, he had a few games last year at Georgia.
A few. If you're going to be a top NFL draft pick and a top NFL games.
That's very true. And he probably had the best last year, one of the best offensive builds last year. They had great receivers all around, great running back, and they struggled because of Carson Beck.
I think Miami panicked. I think they definitely panicked, and that's why they picked him up.
I agree. I think they're like, oh, our guy Cam Ward's leaving. We need a big name quarterback to come in here. Carson Beck. Let's give him $30 million.
Is that a business decision to sell tickets and give some hype? Okay, fine. I get it. You have a big-name quarterback, Georgia transfer, fine. Are you there to win games? I don't know if that's your guy, and you're going to see that midway through the season if they're performing or not, but I just don't think Miami's going to perform at what they used to.
Agreed.
Another game, I know it's not a big care for most people, but I want to...
A lot, actually.
95% of the country. But the reason why I want to talk about it is because the new coaching edition, which is a big
news.
Big news for
Hot
that
girlfriend.
program. Okay, this dude. It's TCU
She's my age.
versus Carolina, and I know
She's
I
our
said I
age.
want every
He's
Carolina. Oh
90.
my, are you done, dude?
Sorry.
You don't
He
like
shot my
this guy?
shot. They say shooter shoot. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, wife. What's up with you?
Dude,
Go
he's got
glow.
that lockdown. He's a
Well, unfortunately,
multimillionaire.
yeah, I'm not a multimillionaire, 7-time Super Bowl champ. Well, at least I can tie my shoes. So
She ties him for him.
I'd let her tie me if you're not. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so this game it's I as much as I said that I want every ACC team to win every out of conference game.
Here's the one
Carolina
exception.
can have a dumpster fire of a program, please. But it's
Yep.
interesting to see Bill Belichick. I would have never expected him to coach again, period, because he doesn't need to. But let alone come to a North Carolina program.
Yeah.
Is he doing good in the offseason? I don't know. I don't follow that trash program. But you will see that when it comes down to this. I've seen practice clips of their offensive line, and it is absolutely thin air. There's nothing there to protect the quarterback. There's not going to give him any time. He's a fantastic coach, but that only comes with players that want to listen. You saw, I don't know if you did, but once Bill Belichick came into the picture, players transferred out. He got in there, and within 2-3 weeks, people entered the transfer portal because they couldn't stand up to what he said is going to be an NFL pipeline. Now, something
Yep.
like that is going to take years of recruiting and years of coaching to get that program where it needs to be. This is not going to be the year. They're still going to perform plenty better than what they have been, just having him out there with his knowledge. Do they beat TCU? I don't think so. I really don't. For week one, you have all these new puzzle pieces that are coming in. You have a new coach that has different standards. I don't know if they stand up to it. Matter of fact, I don't. No, they won't stand up to it. TCU is going to take them for a walk, and it's going to be an easy game for them. I mentioned earlier with Bill going to personal. My brother-in-law, he went to his high school and walked in and talked with a five-star recruit. He
Yeah.
is making hand over foot going to get these players and trying to recruit. That is not going to be this season. Now, 2-3 seasons from
No.
now, absolutely, there's going to be a change, and especially if he wins with this program that he has now, it's going to have a huge impact on him. I think TCU has a field day with this and exploiting all the mistakes that his players are making, not necessarily his coaching decisions, but they're not going to listen to the coverages. They're going to get, oh, we got Bill Belichick as a coach, we're going to win every game. That's not going to happen. This year, I think they don't have a very good season. It's definitely a rebuild year.
Yeah, I think you're hitting it on the money. We saw Dion, right? Came in, had very early success. This is Bill Belichick, probably the better coach, arguably, possibly. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong. Who knows,
Probably.
right?
Probably.
So
You just said how many Super Bowls?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Eli Manning. But Bill is coming in a program, and I think he's going to do better than Dion, right? He's building a team, but these are high school kids, college kids. They're not professional athletes like he's used to. This is TCU, solid program. Their quarterback's a furry, so, I mean, who can't love that? He's going to come in and ball, and he's going to make them proud. Furry's proud. We stand united.
Wait, question before you continue. I'm not hip, as the youngins say. How is he a furry?
Yeah, so he posted a picture of himself on the internet in full dog costume,
What's
and he
his
said "very
dog?
proud."
Oh, he said
Yeah,
furry.
and
proud.
he's he's gonna stand out, and he's gonna be the dog. All right, okay, he's gonna try to show Bill, come get me.
If he doesn't come out in
But
pregame in that dog outfit,
with a little tail, we need a tail.
We need
Come
something,
on,
dog. Put some ears on, something, dude.
Yeah, come on now. But I don't think they ever hate it. I mean, Bill set up a staff that is there for success. Great development staff. I think defensively, I don't know. I don't keep up the trash either. But offensively, they got some key guys. They kept the quarterback, and him and Bill I've heard have great chemistry together. So I think offensively, they're better than where they were last year, because last year they were horrible. But the year before that, they were pretty good. So I think we're going to see a little bit of a in-between level for UNC. I think they get a win over TCU, barely. I don't know where TCU is. Just because a few years ago, Max Dunnigan, dog, took his team there. I don't think we're going to see that TCU, right? High level. And I don't think we're going to see trash fire NC State level football.
Whoa! Why did we catch a stray bullet?
But so I think it's a good game.
No. What did we do?
Wins by like 3.
No. What did we do to catch that bullet?
I mean, we were talking about trash organization.
Okay, keep going. Have fun losing to Clemson, dog.
Wow, you heard it. He already picked LSU to win that game, by the way. But I like UNC here. I mean, Bills. Come on, you can't not pick Bill Belichick first game, right? I mean, he's got a hot wife, girlfriend, whatever, for the reason. Okay, he's a dog. He's a pimp. He's a player. He knows what's going on. He's gonna get his guys to play hard and fast and physical, like he can't do anymore. So call me Bill's girlfriend.
If you ever get a phone call from Bill Belichick's girlfriend, I will get a tattoo of your choice across my forehead.
Yeah, the call is going to be like, she's crazy, so please don't actually call me, because I'm sure it's going to be like a lawsuit.
Oh, thank you. Okay, all right, fair. Well, that's kind of wraps up what we wanted to talk about, unless you have another specific game that you want to talk about. College football's back. Keep going. Don't interrupt me. It's fine.
No, those were the games. I mean, shooters last. I mean, family friendly. Coopers, trash last.
If we ever talk
I'm excited.
about Carolina,
LSU gets to play again. LSU game day. You got to step up. Win game 1, baby. It's something different. It's game time. And shout out West Alabama. They have a game this week, man. Good luck to those boys. Who play? Fort Valley State.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to them, boys.
Yeah. Good luck. Go ball out. They're going to have a great year this year. Hopefully, another playoff run. Go deep. They have the great new coaching staff. So
I heard you're a little upset about that coaching staff adjustment.
O.J. Howard is the tight end coach now? Come on. What? I mean, come on, a year earlier, buddy. I would love to learn from that guy, but that's a great opportunity for them.
Didn't they get new uniforms or new facilities or something too?
Yeah, brand new facilities. Well, not facilities, locker room and coaches den and everything, and new unis and everything. But that's all that comes in with a new coach and everything. So I'm excited for them. Great opportunity for them. They're predicted to do pretty well. This is a good test for them. Fort Valley's a good defensive team. It's in a big stadium down in Birmingham, Montgomery? I don't know, Alabama, really. I lived there for 5 years. I don't know. It was all mud, so that's how I remember.
Mud and fields, baby.
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate everyone that's watching, and if you're not watching, you're missing out on some funny moments. And if you did enjoy it at any point, share this with your friends, family, dog, cat, mouse, under your fridge, something.
Belichick's girlfriend. Yeah,
Belichick's girlfriend. Hit up J Money. You know, he's got the money. Not much of it, but he's J Money. College football's back, and we are more excited than ever, except when we both lose week 1 and we want to cry. And
then you won't see the podcast ever again.
No.
This will be a business podcast. Where are you going to put money into stock next? Come back next week with Manager Mike and Jay Stock, okay? Because we're giving you financial advice.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We will.
Don't
Week 2, you'll see if LSU loses, there will be no room. I'll be in a forest, and I'll be probably on like crazy amount of drugs. Like, don't quote me. Don't quote me. But it's gonna be crazy. I mean,
oh my!
I'm gonna be a soccer fan.
No, okay, guys. Let's pray that LSU wins.
Go soccer.
Go soccer.
I can't. I mean,
go
Orlando
sports.
FC. Yeah, Orlando Pride. There we go.
Hey, if you ever do that, we'll pray for you and we'll send you a therapist right your way. Okay?
No, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'm at my lowest at that point.
I want everyone watching to, obviously, we know some ball. Apparently, I know none. But I want everyone down below, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with somebody who enjoys sports, somebody who wants to shit talk me, doesn't agree with Jay, whatever it may be. Share with them, enjoy it, have fun watching together. But college football's back. We're the happiest point of the year. Fall's back. Everything's back and moving. We hope to see everyone back here every week. We're going to try our best to get these out weekly. It's hard. We both have busy schedules, and we're going to try to do this thing. But if you like the video at any point, like, comment, subscribe. And
yes, please.
We will see you guys next week.
Yes,
Go Pack, baby!
Peace!